Okay, looks like I'm recording, and so I know it's been a while, but some things have changed, haven't they? My mom. Always important. Talk to your family during this quarantine, make sure they're doing good, make sure everything's well. Anyway, that intro part is over with. I don't know if fabric masks help at all. If anything, I think they might do a little more harm than good because it's just impairing my breath and it's getting very warm in here, so might be a good idea to take those off first. But I look cool, didn't I? I was like a early version of Noob Saibot or something. But also these things, again, it's a good thing this isn't a tip video because I'm not the kind of person you should be taking tips from because I'm not at all sciencey. So yeah. The rest of this video is going to be audio only because of a couple people that I watch on YouTube, Corpse Husband or Lazy Masquerade. They both have videos similar to this, to where it's just B-roll or a picture with their voice, and I kind of want to pay homage to them. Okay, actually I'm just a little too lazy to record on camera and microphone and edit and do it all in one day, and I still have some cleaning around the house to do, which I should probably be doing, but oh well. Anyway, I hope your quarantine time is doing well. I hope you're staying healthy, staying clean, washing your frickin' hands. That is the bit of advice you can take from me. Wash your hands. Don't be stupid. Okay, also, to all of the grocery store employees and truck drivers and everyone still operating right now, you guys are brave. You guys are awesome. Kudos to you. Keep up the good work. I want to try something a little different today. I've been on a space kick lately, and I've been thinking about some things that, if focused on hard enough and long enough, can drive someone mad. Things on such a cosmic scale as existence. The age-old question humanity is desperately trying to resolve, and whether you lean on a theological or scientific stance will leave you in existential dread regardless. And that question is why? Have you ever considered the consequences to if we found that answer? What all would change? Would we find out extraterrestrial life exists elsewhere? Let's delve into that thought for now. Usually, the first thing people say when you ask if they believe in aliens is that statistically they should. What that is probably loosely referring to is what's called the Drake equation, which Wikipedia states is a probabilistic argument used to estimate the number of active, communicative, extraterrestrial civilizations in the Milky Way galaxy. However, Wikipedia also states it's more properly thought of as an approximation rather than a serious attempt to determine a precise number. As many arguing points to this as there are, you and most others are probably thinking, well, if it's in the numbers, then where are they? Which is exactly what argument Enrico Fermi mentions in what is also known as the Fermi paradox. In it lies basically the question, where is everybody? And you can research further at your own will, but I'm going deeper into the question. Yes, where is everybody is an important question to ask, but also, why haven't we found anything if it's in the numbers? Not a thing is concrete evidence. Sure, there are multitudes of caught-on-camera-esque videos, pictures, audio, blogs, testimonies, and many other forms of media, but it's all merely theoretical. There's nothing like what's mentioned in Doctor Who as first contact. Why? If they do exist,
Are we that insignificant that they don't care to communicate? Is there something else blocking us? A filter that we can't or haven't yet navigated through? As mentioned in the Fermi paradox, great filters are essentially that. Filters that block out certain life forms from going farther into and possibly beyond spacefaring and communicating with extraterrestrial life. Being able to thrive in your own ecosystem? That's a filter. Ability to travel through different terrain? Another filter. Developing language? There's one. So, considering this and everything humanity has achieved leaves us to wonder why we still haven't found aliens. And it leads you to ask, do we have another filter to get through? What could it be? An oncoming space rock an immeasurable distance away? Unified efforts as a race of humans instead of separate countries being able to not kill our host planet before we can find anything? Or are we facing one now and not even knowing about it? A virus that, yes, many people have recovered from, but also a staggering amount of people have died. Usually it's all elderly or immunocompromised, yet still leaves the question, is this a great filter? Or is this all ignoring something greater, perhaps even theological? If you are not a religious person, I still challenge you to at least listen to this academically. The Bible mentions Romans 1:22, which says, "Professing to be wise, they became fools." Could this be a verse to answer the Fermi paradox? Essentially saying, quit chasing your own tail, I am the answer you're looking for? Now, personally, I am not ashamed to admit that I have subscribed to the faith of Christianity. It gives me hope and faith in a time like this that is just filled with dread and terror. And it's what has brought me peace, knowing that maybe there's a reason behind all of this. There are other verses that can be used to this context that I would also recommend to do some research on if you're curious, and if nothing else for the sake of education. As I've said before, for me, my faith is an answer to fear, and helps me find resolve when it comes to the anxiety that really can strike at any time. Nonetheless, I hope I gave you a little bit of education. Maybe this did more damage than it did good, because before this you were blissfully unaware, or never before considered. Regardless of you, all we can do is look up at the night sky, gazing upon the cosmos, and ultimately wonder, what's next?